Well, hello everyone. This is Bedoya, and we're gonna talk insurance. I don't even want to waste time telling you about who I am because you can just go on this channel and find out a little bit more about me. I'm in the state of Florida, and I have come across with a lot of insurance issues, helping clients set up their short-term rentals. So in this video, I'm gonna be telling you some secrets, and I'm gonna be giving out some information that will be really helpful if you're struggling to get your property insured. Listen to me, because I'm constantly getting calls from clients as well saying, Luis, I'm having issues with my policy. I can't find an insurance for this property. Or things like, hey, I've been shopping around for properties, but I don't want to buy anything right now because all the insurance quotes that I'm getting for short-term rentals or midterm rentals are $12,000 plus. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this video. Welcome again. If you like this content, subscribe, like this video, and follow me for more. Today we're going to be talking about the insurance companies here in the state of Florida, and I got some facts that I want to throw out to you, such as Florida has 8% of all U.S. homes insurance claims, but 76% of lawsuits. So if you have been here in the state of Florida, if you know anything about our weather, you know we have strong wind, we have a lot of storms, we have hurricanes all year long, and this causes damages in our roofs. This causes damages in our fences, in our windows, in a lot of the exterior of the property. It can translate into leaks that go from the ceiling into your kitchen, into your windows, into your bathrooms. So a lot of people are putting claims, and a lot of people are getting paid with these claims as well, and a lot of people don't necessarily have a lot of damage, but it's been a business, and I'm not sure if this is something that could cause trouble for me to get in trouble for saying this, but I know that there's a lot of companies out there that their businesses are fighting insurance companies and just trying to place claims as much as they can, and they might be able to get you a new roof, they might be able to get you a new roof under the specifications of your policy. However, it is somewhat taking advantage and destabilizing our insurance companies here in Florida. So we've had a lot of claims like that before the hurricanes, and now that we just got hit with two huge hurricanes in 2024, insurance companies don't have money to repay us. So now we have reinsurance cost up to 50% since 2022, according to Tampa Bay Times. I mean, 50% of the cost that has raised since 2022. It's gotten extremely expensive. And like I mentioned, I have had clients reach out to me and said, Luis, our quote is $40,000. Let me tell you right now, if you're struggling with this issue, make sure that you reach out to me. But I am going to leave in this comment in the description below. If you just go ahead and take a look, I'm going to leave some properties that you can reach out to that they have consistently helped me secure insurance for my properties. I'm talking about fix and flip properties that we flipped into Airbnbs, properties that are obviously short-term rental policies, properties that have long-term tenants and mid-term tenants or short-term tenants in the same vicinity or in the same building, and this is going to produce different types of insurance needs for you. Again, I recommend that you speak to each one of these agents and you get a thorough understanding of your policy, because I've had the situation where some clients reach out to me and say, hey, I did not know that this wasn't covered, especially after Hurricane Helene. We had such flood in our area that a lot of people lost furniture, and they thought that all their furniture was covered into that policy. So just heads up, these policies don't cover any of your items. Now, there is a lot of property manager policies that will cover a lot of your personal property, but that's not what we're talking about here right now. So in the average Pinellas landlord policy, it's about $8,000 a year against the average $2,500 according to bank rate in 2024. Now, I'll be honest with you, I haven't had a single client pay that much in my career. The highest that I've paid is somewhere between $6,500 and $5,500. Of course, this is the average number, and it depends on the type of quality and the policy that you're getting. However, talk to me. We should be able to find some options for you. But again, you wouldn't believe how many people reach out to me and say, I don't buy anything because I called for insurance policy and they told me it was going to be $12,000. So I just I gave up, and I'm not looking at that market anymore. And let me tell you, it just doesn't work that way anymore. So 60%, 67% of insurance now exclude short-term rentals from their standard policy. So if you're a primary resident, if you are buying your primary home, you're most likely going to want to work with a company called Citizens Insurance, which is going to be the Citizens company, and it's going to probably roughly be around 30% less than any other, the cheapest option around you. If you're doing a rental, if you're doing an investment property, you're going to need to talk to an insurance agent that has access to the right companies, to the right businesses that will provide a policy for short-term rentals and midterm rentals. So again, if you're curious, just go ahead and look on the description below. I will have my people down there for you to reach out. I don't know if you can notice my attitude in this video is a little bit of frustration because this is just, I have been dreading to do this, to talk to you about insurance, to bring this topic up. Once again, this is for short-term rental and midterm rentals. It's very difficult to find. The policies are extremely expensive, so you have to find the right people. Okay, you have to call the right companies, and I'm telling you right now, even if I put 3 or 4 people down below in the description, you want to call all of them. And I know that the agent's probably not gonna like me saying this, but that's just been my experience. I had one of my clients purchase a property that was a complete, well, not a complete tear down, but we're almost remodeling the whole place. And that is a job that takes about 6 months. So that insurance policy of under construction is a little different. And I mean, just getting those policies was extremely hectic because this is a waterfront property that we are rebuilding. It was insanely difficult to find that property, to find insurance for that property, but we did. Now, Pinellas County requires you to have a $1 million liability for short-term rental licenses. In case you didn't know that, that's according to the Pinellas County Short-Term Rental Ordinance of 2024. And the new law that Airbnb hosts must now prove an active coverage to renew licenses, according to the Florida Senate bill of January 2024. So again, a lot of people ask me, hey, are they removing the Airbnbs from areas like Indian Rocks Beach? Did they pass a law where they're gonna just, kick you guys out? Not necessarily. They're not kicking us our investors or Airbnbs, but they're adding a lot of regulations so that we are more professional in the way we manage our business. And again, I'll bring in a little bit more information. During 2021 and 2022, we had a lot of investors that they thought they could get into the short-term rental space. They set up their properties and they did not reach out to the proper management teams, didn't have the right management requirements in place per se, and it caused a lot of issues in our neighborhoods. People were complaining left and right about parties in Pinellas County and Seminole, Largo, and Clearwater between 2021 and 2022. And it was because of this explosion of investors. But now we are having a lot more regulations imposed on us. So Clearwater Beach, the hurricane mitigation credits can cut premiums down 30%. This is something very important for you to make sure your Airbnb has shutters or roof straps, or it has specifically those window shutters are going to make a huge impact in your Florida bill and in your insurance bill. So you do want to make sure that you have an updated roof and an updated window protection and hurricane windows as well, impact windows. One of the things that I like to do when I go shopping for Airbnbs is I look at all the windows and I knock on them, and I like to feel how sturdy they are. You call me crazy, but I think that that's one of the things that you should always do when you're testing a home. Of course, if you care about the windows, if not, you replace them. I guess the main point of this video is for you to reach out to the main agent, to the insurance agents that I am recommending below. If you have your own, recommend them, put them in your comments below. Again, I would love to work with them as well. If you're shopping and you are frustrated or you are thinking that you can't do this because of insurance, please reach out to me. Let's talk about it. Now, just so you know, the average short-term rental policy that I am paying for right now for my clients sits between $35,000 to $5,000 a year. Some properties do require flood insurance. Right now, it's sitting around $1,500 a year, which, believe it or not, seems about 3 times what it used to be before COVID. Before COVID, it was around $500 a year. So again, it's not nothing too crazy when you still have high months when you're making $18,000. but you definitely want to take these into account. You want to keep in mind that you're going to have these insurance policies, that you want to have the right coverage on your policy as well, that you want to talk to your insurance agent. Your lender is going to require you to have that binder, that insurance binder, ready before closing. And I cannot stress this enough. You need to speak directly with your agent, and you need to write down questions that cross your mind, and you really need to dig in and sink your teeth into this insurance policy, because I've already had this happen already. Forgive my redundance, that some clients end up finding out in a very unfortunate way that certain things were not covered in those policies. That was the case of 2024 with 2 major hurricanes. And to be quite honest with you, with all the weather changes and the weirdness that we see going on here in the heat of the state of Florida right now, where it should be cold winter and we're going through it very hot days already, I'm not sure what's gonna happen during the July months, the months of the actual hot summer and the storm season. But I have a forecast that is probably going to be pretty wild. So you want to make sure that you're buying homes that are away from bodies of water. If that's something that worries you, you want to make sure that if you are buying close to water, that you have the right elevation, that you have the right window shutters, that your windows are impact windows, that you have everything in place, and that you have a property manager ready to hunker down your property prior to the storm. Anyways, guys, I hope you like this video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave me comments. Go to the description area and talk to my insurance agents if you have questions. This was a video about insurance, and I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next videos. Bye-bye.